Sexy Shields, you good?
I big it up.
Sassy Sammy, you good?
Barely.
Tight, you good?
You know it.
Sassy Shante, you good?
Turn up. Turn on up.
Oilet up, live, you good? Everybody good. We in NOLA, baby. New Orleans.
We live, baby. We live, baby.
I've never been to New Orleans, and we're here for the 25th anniversary of the Essence Festival, and I am beyond excited. I think it's gonna be lit. I'm just gonna give you a little heads up. Don't judge us. It's gonna be a lot of alcohol drinking. Don't judge us, but enjoy. The Ace Hotel welcomed us with open arms as we stayed there for 4 nights during our girls trip weekend. We then ventured off to Daisy Duke's, a 24-hour spot filled with people, and the food was worth the wait. This might not look like anything fancy, but it is so good. Since we had a little time to spare, we decided to head on down to the infamous Bourbon Street. So Bourbon Street is already litty. Very litty. So much vibes, history and culture already is already so dope. I could imagine Bourbon Street at night. Now, I've been hearing about these hand grenades for some time, and I had to dive in head first. Boom! One thing we quickly learned about New Orleans is that the women love to give you shots. And when I say shots, I mean a shot. Not just your regular ordinary shot. This shot is more of a mouth-to-mouth event. Shante thought it was so funny when I received my shot, but little did she know her time was up next. Apparently this spot has been voted for the best hurricanes in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Only one way to tell. This hurricane is made in layers, and he's going to explain.
Rum and fruit juice on the bottom and the float on 151 on the top.
So basically you're going to drink it, and at the end you're going to die. After all this drinking, it was time to meet up with the crew. Yes, this is how we greet each other when we see each other. We can see each other 10 times a year and we'll still react the same way. Earlier, Bourbon Street was a little chill. Now it's starting to get a little light. Now you know the spot is lit when there is a long line. Lit as what? AF. When you got reservations and you want time, you're not the black people version of late. You are on time, 6 on the dot. Crab meat, like crab meat. It's real crab meat. Oh my goodness. It didn't take too long for us to get acclimated into the club scene. You know, after a few drinks, we had a few hand grenades and a hurricane, so you know it was party time. Even the dogs had enough to drink. The vibes, the people cannot be denied in New Orleans. Now this was my first time ever going to a silent party, and when I tell you, it wasn't as silent as they say it is, but it was definitely turned all the way up. The swag surf was undefeated. I noticed you see all of us with the blue channel on. Guess what was playing? Soca. You know you can take the girls out the island, but you can't take the islands out the girls.
It's called a silent party, but I think we screamed more than anything. I don't understand. You agree with me, love?
Exactly. She was rolling. She was getting it.
I was riding and getting it.
Yeah.
Y'all know how I do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shantae Juan Henry, contestant number 3. All right. Just want to thank you all for being here. Right now that the whole gang's here, I want to introduce you guys to Turning Lemons into Lemonade. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna follow me. We're gonna head on out, bank the left, turn the right, up the street, down the street. We're gonna take the elevator down to the first floor, and we're gonna walk to our first tour today. Let's go.
The moment I've been waiting for. To bite into a nice piece of hot beignet. I could not wait. As Shantae mentioned, she was the planner for this event and she booked a cemetery tour. At first I was a little spooked out, but it was very, very, very interesting to say the least.
I'm going to do my introduction 2 blocks this way. Your presentation should be started at the river. I no longer do that because I'm not doing all that walking anymore, you understand? Guys, you're allowed to take photographs of the tour. Please refrain from videotaping or videoing on the tour, okay? But follow me this way.
So no more videos up until this point, but you'll get pictures of the cemetery.
The most fascinating thing that I learned on this tour, I need you guys to really listen to what I'm about to say. So basically, the tombs are being shared. Here's how it was broken down to us. When a family member dies, they put the family member in a casket. The casket goes inside the tomb. When someone else dies, guess what they do? They take the casket out of the tomb, put the remains inside of a bag, put the bag inside the tomb, and put the new family member that has recently passed into the casket, have the ceremony, and put that family member into the tomb. You guys understand what I just told you? They're basically recycling the tombs. So at the end of 5-6 burials, you have bags and bags and bags of bones inside the tomb. It's a bit creepy, but I get it. And yes, we did see the tomb of Marie Laveau, the voodoo queen.
The walking tour was amazing. It was better than I thought. It wasn't as creepy. And we're about to have lunch.
Got a bevy of bad boys with ankle monitor. They hit her with bandos, they cook the pot.
I'm gonna get y'all some ice water. Get y'all, anybody want lemon on the side? Anybody want a straw?
Yes.
This ain't my first rodeo. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna have hot bread for y'all. I'm gonna go over to me. Welcome to Essence, baby. I don't go to Essence. Essence come to me.
You get a lemonade. You get a lemonade. You get a lemonade.
I have never tasted a salad that is seasoned like this.
The food at Redfish Grill was absolutely delicious. The fish, the salad, the dessert, everything. Hey, girls just want to have fun. And how dare you go to New Orleans without taking one of the best pole classes in the city? Enjoy.
Now let me see you.
We made it rain.
Now let me see you.
We showed off our moves. We was riding and getting it.
Trap money, Benny. Got me in my feelings.
Okay, Sammy, drop it like it's hot.
Yep. Now let me
was a first experience for many of us. As you can see, T was not here for the aerial, but it was hilarious nonetheless, and we all got a different experience. No, this is not my first time at the rodeo, but it was definitely my first time doing aerial, and I enjoyed every minute of it. All that dancing worked up an appetite. To drink, that is.
Don't stare it.
Don't what?
Don't stare it.
Why?
Because I live on the top.
Here's a little view of what happened when all the drinks really started to take in.
Wanna take it back, but this is my chance.
It's such a long time for a virtuous woman. It's not always hard to find. No, but can stop wasting my time. A virtuous woman is really hard to find. I'm telling you, baby, I'm only human. I'm looking for responsibility.
I did mention that the women in New Orleans love to give mouth to mouth. If you ever need CPR, that is the place to be. Don't judge us. You know the celebrities were out at Essence Festival. We ran into Brandy. She was on her way to her hotel room and she ran back outside to take pictures with us to share in our Black Girl magic.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I love these.
Well, if you think you could done rum, there's no such thing. Look at them. Just look at them. And that didn't stop the drinking.
I am in front of Cafe Du Monde, and apparently this has the best beignets in New Orleans. As you can see, the line is no joke.
Waiting for my beignets.
Next up was an alligator tour. This was definitely a different experience. I didn't really care too much for the boat. It was noisy and buzzing in my ear, but we collectively had a great time as a group. It was fun. It was different, even though we were melting in the hot sun. You can tell everyone was just beat at the end of the tour. I did mention the Ace Hotel was amazing host to us, but they were also amazing hosts to different events. We had the opportunity to be a part of the Cantu event for all the natural hair products, and when I tell you, it was fly. And the drinks were knocking.
Let me find out the solvent pom pom lemonade in New Orleans, because I don't know what he put in this, but Sammy, how you feeling?
Tomorrow, I don't know.
People back here getting touched, people feeling it in the stomach and talking about in the back. Boom! Me know what in this, but it was free. It was free. F-R-E-E.
We were on a drinking frenzy and had to try the strongest drink in New Orleans, which is called the Bow Wow, and is found at Niel's Creole Cafe. The drink started knocking, we started dancing.
So they're bullying the Uber driver. Yes, meanwhile, I'm just here being a good American citizen.
Ask what you drinking. What are you drinking, Tamika?
What are you drinking?
Some y'all gonna lose their nanny tonight. Somebody go suck it for you.
Somebody go suck it.
She gon' give it to who she wants.
And guess what? We ended up right with the munchies.
So nobody is out of it yet?
Everywhere. I'm gonna be cooping to see somebody get up. So we can
Okay,
get
we not trust you, Lev, because you left shaky. We ain't trust you with nothing.
And of course, you cannot go to New Orleans and not have Popeye. Finger licking good.
Girlfriend, 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 girlfriend.
If your friends ain't hyping you like this, you need to find new friends ASAP.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your party planner. We are at the Booze Cruise. Come on in, ladies. Enjoy. All right. Watch. Oh, she's
That would make a good video though.
Yes.
That would make a good video.
Yes. Come on in, ladies. Come on in. Come on in. Sexy Sheila. Come on in. And this is Adam. Hey, Adam.
Island girls just chilling, relaxing, jamming to some sweet soca on our own personal boat cruise.
Come make a wish, then make them bounce. Pride on your lips, come make that sound. If you got it, then dip them down. If you got the drip, then make them.
From one vibe to the next, from one vibe to the next, from one vibe to the next. Good energy, good people.
Every business day.
Touchdown on the stage and no thing come to play. Clap, clap when I sing so.
Just leave me alone, leave me alone.
I know that you feeling me.
The black girl magic was everywhere. Hey girl, you would think we would had enough to drink, right? Wrong.
So you've been married to a Scorpio for how long?
11 years.
And what the Scorpios like?
They very vengeful. Do not never hurt her because she ain't gonna ever forget it. They very loyal. They loyal to you, so they think you done gave some dick away. That's all they gotta do is think it.
What the
Ain't no-
Scorpios like to do?
And they like to pop pussy everywhere.
They like to what? They
Pop
like
it.
to...
Oh, look at this. I told you she like to pop pussy.
Finally, we made it to the convention center, and it was so full of energy, love, and good vibes.
She's the man.
Yes.
Okay?
This is her. This is all her. Black girl magic, black boy magic.
You know the Virgin Islands was in the building. Hey, sexy Sherms, what you saying?
In your what?
In your mother.
Hey.
As we entered into our last evening in New Orleans, a boat cruise was the ideal icing on the cake.
So we are here on a dinner cruise. Shantae legit did an amazing job with the activities. I cannot complain. So apparently we're gonna go up on the upper deck and we're gonna have some drinks and then we're gonna eat. As you can see, we're all dressed, doing our little lemonade thing. Everyone got their color. And I must say, New Orleans, those mean nothing.
These women are the bomb.com. And I don't think New Orleans would have been as amazing as it was without any one of them. Hi to Top T, what you say?
Live, love, travel now.
Tantalizing Tay, what you say?
Live, love, travel now.
Sassy Sammy, what you say? Live, love, travel now. Oil it up, live. What to tell them?
Live, love, travel now.
Sexy Shields, wagwan.
Live, love, travel now.
Thank you for tuning in. And for now, always remember to live, love, travel now. Peace.